Says it does not comment on individual cases. So brave of her.
Absolutely. I couldn't help myself but get emotional after sitting through this interview and hearing her say, I forgive him, but I demand change at the same time.
I don't talk about this a lot. I am a DHS foster parent. I don't say this on the air. We don't have a child right now. I've seen our reporting on this. I will not take a child into my custody with this system right now. Brave reporting.
Absolutely.
When state lawmakers called for a criminal investigation into DHS, the investigation order had the stories of 6 different families as their proof. State and federal agents should investigate the agency. Devin, you found one of those families among thousands of stories.
Sean Reed's story is one of those families state lawmakers point to. He sat down with me in an interview along with a friend and advocate of his to tell me Sean's story and the changes they're demanding. Do you believe DHS is lying about crimes against children?
100%.
Do you believe they lied in court about it?
100%.
Sean Reed is just another parent coming forward, answering yes to those same questions. He told me the order for the OSBI to investigate DHS and his child's case is long overdue.
I'm ready to see something happen. I've been waiting on this.
Sean tells me DHS failed to acknowledge abuse claims against his child's biological mother.
I mean, it's from fingernail beds being cut and scraped with razors to try to get fingernail polish off because her stepmother and her stepsister all went and got their nails done together. Things like that. Coming and crying in your arms like, Daddy, my thumb hurts, my fingers hurt. You know, this not feeding me the same thing as she's feeding the other kids. You know, she comes home and cries about things like that. She's been cussed. Her mother's cussed her several times over the phone. Teeth hurt, having medical or dental procedures done at home illegally with stolen tools and parts from a dentist. She bawled for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes trying to tell me, show me she wanted to tell me something, and it took her 20 or 30 minutes to tell me. She's being tickled in between her legs on her thighs, supposedly.
Have they involved law enforcement to a proper extent in their investigations?
No.
Were they ever contacted?
Law enforcement?
Yeah.
I don't know that DHS has contacted them. I highly doubt it. One of the allegations was my daughter being put in the shower with her stepdad. And the judge said that's poor parenting. Same thing with the chemical burns around her mouth that blistered her face all up. That was bad parenting. My daughter would come home and just bawl and cry like, I don't want to go back, I don't want to go back. Daddy, why won't nobody believe me? Nobody believes what I'm telling them. You should be able to promise things to your kids that are in your grasp, I guess. I promised my daughter that she wouldn't have to go back to her mom's. And I don't know, 4 or 5 hours later, I had to drive home and tell her to pack her stuff. All because that judge called in to get me checked out for mental abuse for trying to help her. And I lied to her. That'll be my last promise that I can ever make to her.
I asked Sean what justice would look like and mean for him.
On my personal case, I mean, I believe that my daughter's went through enough abuse where she's been with her mother, and I think I would like to see her home. With DHS, I'd like to see them completely gone, but we have to have some kind of system to do it. They need to, I think, clean it out and start over. I think they need to hand select everyone from the top to the bottom. The first thing I would, if I was to take over DHS and run the whole thing, I would go back and probably hire every single employee that's been fired, because those are the good ones.
More families and private investigators continue to reach out to me about their family struggles with DHS and problems they have with the current system. I will continue to gather and share their stories with you while work to change the agency gets underway in Oklahoma City. Live in studio, covering news that matters, Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
Great work, Devin. State lawmakers have now formally asked for a criminal investigation to be opened into DHS and its practices. That letter is based